Hey guys, Dan Rouse coming at you. Hey, hanging out down here in New Orleans on the Mississippi River, one of my favorite places in the whole entire earth. I'll tell you what, if I could just live somewhere, and maybe someday soon I'll be here, just living down in New Orleans, man. I just love this place. I love the atmosphere, the music. You guys probably hear some music in the background, and man, it's just amazing. But guys had an amazing day. I actually picked up my first check from a new business venture, and this is the second new business venture that I've picked up a check from in the past 2 weeks. And guys, there's just something about picking up that first check, receiving that first check in the mail that just, I don't know, man, it fills you. You know, it gives you a peace that, hey, I'm doing the right thing, I'm going to get paid. You know, most people don't feel that way when they're at a job. They go to their job, they expect to get a paycheck, and, you know, they put in a certain amount of work. But when you're in the entrepreneurial world, you know, there's a bit of a risk involved with starting a new business venture. And, you know, unfortunately, I consider entrepreneurship less of a risk than the job world, because in the job world, you're relying on one source of income to provide your income, and your boss can fire you at any time. But as an entrepreneur, you can create multiple streams of income. And guys, if you have a batting average of 300, you know, you're going to get paid a lot of money. You know, in the major leagues, if you have a batting average of 300, if you have a 700% failure rate, you're going to get paid a lot of money. And in the same way in the business world, guys. And so obviously not every business venture that I've ventured into or invested in has paid off. And that's the reason why there's such a great feeling when you do get that check, and it does validate the fact that you've done the right deal. But guys, I just encourage you guys, you know, maybe you're sitting at your job, you're not enjoying your job, you dread, you know, going to work, you don't really like your boss, or, you know, they don't have the same value system that you do. I just encourage you guys to go out and look at other ways to make income, guys. There are other ways to make income, but it takes a risk. It takes an investment of sometimes your money, sometimes your time, and sometimes your reputation, just to go out there and just put it all on the line and say, hey, I'm going to do something different. But, you know, if you have a failure rate in business the same way as baseball of 700%, you fail 700% of the time, guess what? That 300% of the time that you make it, it's going to outweigh the many times that you fail. And guys, and that's been the experience for me. You know, the many times that I've failed in business, and I absolutely have made some bad investments, and people looked at me, oh, that was a dumb thing to do. Absolutely, you know, it was a dumb thing to do. But guess what? If I didn't make some dumb decisions and do some dumb things, then I probably wouldn't be making the right decisions and doing some right things too, which absolutely outweigh those bad decisions. And so, guys, if I could just encourage you guys to just step out on faith and realize that God's going to take care of you regardless, and God wants you to be happy, and God wants you to succeed. But He wants you, and not, success is not necessarily a financial thing, but God wants you to be happy and to work within His guidelines and to do His will, and He's going to bless you regardless. If you just step out on faith, a lot of times, He sees that, and He's going to reward you guys. So, guys, be encouraged. Have a great day. Man, it's a beautiful time here. I hope it's beautiful wherever you're at. I'm loving the weather. Finally getting a little bit warmer, so I can hang out. And anyway, talk to you guys soon. God bless.